You guys, I just right now, literally right now, finished The Battle Drum by Saara El-Arifi, and I have to say, I love this one. This is the second book in the trilogy, and I love it. I love that we are going to be following our three main characters from the first book, namely Sylah, Anoor, and Hassa, but we also are going to be having different viewpoints from different characters that are going to add to the story because they are going to show us different sides. I'm not going to reveal who these characters are. There was one story that I found very interesting, and I wanted to know more about that character every time that she appeared, because it was like, with the backstory that we are provided, it was like this character is going to be something else. Oh man, wow! Be prepared to be left with your mouth hanging open, like. Because the ending and the twist that the author is going to throw our way towards the end are fucking amazing. I mean, everything makes sense, everything comes together, and then there are the things that you weren't expecting and they come to pass, and it's amazing. And I cannot wait for the third book. I need the third book like now. I do love that we are going to be expanding our world building. We're going to be learning more things about the territory, like the map, different places in this world, and the different people that lives in the different places. I'm not going to be making any kind of a spoiler, so I'm not going to be saying much. And also we are going to be new characters with new backstories, and they are going to be adding more fuel to this story. And I'm very afraid to know what is going to happen in the third book, but I also need to know what's going to happen in the third book. I have to say that with this book, I did love Sylah even more. Hassa, for me, it's an amazing character. Anoor was, for me, complicated to like in this book, because she seemed like she came back to being very naive and not exactly unsure of herself, but she did some things in this book that were like, what are you doing, girl? And I think that maybe mainly it's because Sylah it's not with her, guiding her, trying to reassure her of her choices and the things that present her way. Because let's say that Anoor is going to be having like a very difficult journey in this book, and she's going to be facing like lots of things are going to be thrown into her way. And Hassa is going to be an amazing character to be following, because she's going to gain some things and she's going to lose some things, and in very Queen into knowing what's going to happen to her in the third book. And also Sylah was amazing, and I do love that we get to know John, her brother, a little more, and to understand his motivations and the things that he did in the first book. And he's going to tell us things about the things that he did in the first book, that if you remember, he said something along the lines that he was still keeping secrets, and we are going to be learning those secrets, and you're going to be mind blown by the revelations. And I do love the new characters that we are going to be finding in the new territories, which I'm not going to be saying much more about. And I love that the author has expanded not only the characters, the story, the storytelling, the world, the people, but also the magical abilities, so to speak. And I love the tale that she's weaving with this story. I love it. I love all the legends. I love all the lore. I love everything that she's putting into it. I love that even when you have, I'm not going to say good characters and bad characters, because I think that everyone in this book has their own piece to say. I'm not talking about the conquerors. I think that they are very wrong in what they did about eradicating all the ghostings when they arrive into this territory and trying to assimilate things and all of that. But we're going to be meeting a character that, even though that she may be pitted in the like bad guys kind of, I love that we are going to get this amazing backstory about this character, and we are going to be understanding the motivations that are moving these characters. And it seems like the story is moving towards this big war. And I think it's way bigger than we were expecting in the first book, because in the first book we were like, okay, it's going to be the Embers against the Dusters and the Goslings, but it's going to be way bigger than that. And I don't even know what to expect, because there's a lot of players in movement now, and everyone has, as I say, their sides of the story. And I think that's amazing, the work that Saara El-Arifi it's doing with this trilogy. It's amazing, and I have no idea when the third book is coming out, but as I say, I need it now. So if you like books that are quite strong in storytelling, world building, characters, but also lots of things like conquering territories and trying to simulate cultures and slavery, and about oppression and using power for the wrong reasons, and there's very strong parts about body mutilation, slavery, and there are parts that are going to let you gasping for air. There was one part towards the ending when I was like, no, please, no. We have seen that before, the rippings, but she writes in a way that you can visualize that in your head, and knowing that these kind of things have existed. You have had whippings, and you have had people sold as slaves, and you have had conquerors. He have assimilated and destroyed the cultures already there, and trying to do modifications so they can absorb the things that they want and like serve the things that they don't, and all of these kind of things. It really touches you in a way, and pick this one up. It's amazing. I don't want to say any much more about it, because I think that you have to read these books knowing as little as possible, so you will enjoy them all the more. And I think you are not prepared for all the twists and all the surprises and all the pain that you are going to feel. And I can't wait for the third one. So thank you for watching. Bye.